Anytime you want me, you don't have to say please. And anytime you want me, I'll be there. Ain't nobody like you, even if I tried to. Only got my eyes on you, only got my eyes on you. 'Cause you make me feel alive. And you are, let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes. I know you inside out, you know me up and down. You can never make me walk away. What's left to figure out? Let's go get out this town. There's no need to play it safe again. 'Cause you make me feel alive. And you are, let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes. Perfect in my eyes. Perfect in my eyes. Yeah. Don't know what I did to deserve you, but I don't ever wanna hurt you. Don't know what I did to deserve you, but I don't ever wanna hurt you. 'Cause you make me feel alive. And you are, let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes. Perfect in my eyes. Perfect in my eyes. Yeah. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. all day, every day. But just hit up the fabricator in general. Noticing that the bot still has some of Rob's channels on it. What is this Silver Star? No Dog Silver Star? Try to actually get this bot correct finally. Oh, it's that. Well, why didn't it show up? What do you have to be to get the Silver Star? Oh, it's bits. How did that get in there? I got it. All right, I think I got it.
Yeah, it's a big 10-4 there, Big Benny. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we've got us a convoy.
All day, every day. Doing this thing.
Yes. Gator don't play no shit. You feel me?
Let's do it!
Yo, dog. Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab in Inverness, Florida, just down the street from the Circle K. We're here to do it again. It's probably the last stream of the year. Unofficial, official. Right? Tomorrow's Sunday. So I think I'm going to my aunt's house tomorrow. Yeah. What up, players? Let's try this one. Wow. Let's kick it back to the bot. Recoil, what's up, man? War Pigment in the chat.
You don't have to say please.
War Pigment, always, dude.
I'll be there. Ain't nobody like you. Even if I tried to. Only got my eyes
Love Minis, are you over on YouTube?
eyes on you. 'Cause you can make me feel alive.
I'll do what I can. B does Terrain Forge.
It's car and drive.
So I was just fucking around a little bit. I'm doing laundry right now too, so I got the Circle K shirt in the laundry. So, promotions, patrons, it's still Florida Man Friday. We're doing the Florida Man Friday today and yesterday. 8-man drawing for a bonus Florida Man gift bag, including the shirt. But also, I'm going to do a top T today. Kind of month ender. Elrix hasn't gotten back to me with what kind of promo they want to do. So, I might roll that over to the second. So, top T. So, we'll do a top T, top D situation for a custom shirt. Val needs in the chat. What's up, brother? Talon. Fruit Exodus mission accomplished. Recoil, I'm good. Just looking at the class schedule for my consultation. But yeah, you know what? I haven't looked at the schedule today. 30th. Are you on there right now fucking around? It looks like there's an anonymous person in there. Frank's pile of shame. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, homie. Val needs top T. Yeah, it's a promo. We can get a custom shirt. You basically can kind of reimagine my assets, and we can do like limited modifications. Make your own one-of-a-kind joint. We just did one for Templar. And we are ringing in the new year with Chaos, our final thrift store rescue. Good here. So what are you guys up to? Anzig, what's up, brother? Templar says they're hot. Is that a Deep Space Nine emote? Yep. I think I've asked that before. So, exclamation point FMF, Florida Man Friday. Exclamation point patrons. Sign up during the show right now, $10 or more a month. You get a free 30-minute consultation. Speaking of which, exclamation point class. Just get OP, take the classes, pay to win. I might need to mute my phone. My brother just hit me up. Painting Word Bears, Beta, Talon, Misfits, Deep Space, Misfits. That's right. It is Misfits in Deep Space Nine. It's wild. So yeah, those are the promos. Nothing too wild. You know, except the Circle K shirt. So, we got LVO next month. It's gonna be pretty fucking hype, though. OnePlus saves Concourt for LVO. I don't know what that means, dude. Russ, having a quiet day for your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Russ. 500 birthday dogs for Russ. Recoil, can I do a consultation and my top T that I've been sitting on? Yeah. You can do whatever you want, man. Dukesy, what's up, brah? Says, yo, nice to catch up on one of your streams. What's the plan for today? We're going to be working on this Sons of Horus, Third Star Rescue. We did the kind of jade armor yesterday. And we did some of the demonic bullshit, the chaos nonsense. And then we're going to start kind of carving in some of the misc deets. It is a 2 for Florida Man secret month ender, though. Only going to be 8 names in this drawing. 4 from yesterday, 4 for today. Canoe Tech. I didn't know you knew how to canoe. 1 plus is? I'm actually a pretty baller-ass canoeer myself. Canoeman is actually what they're called. All right. Let's get set up. Got the old Circle K shirt. Like I said, it's in the dryer right now. Oh yeah, let's set up the iPhone. We're going to go onto the gram. Let these Instagram hobos get a little taste of the action. Hopefully it doesn't just fucking destroy itself today. I was having troubles yesterday with connection. Maybe it was doing like a big update, I don't know. Let's let these Instagram hobos know what's up. Let's go live. Let's name it Instagram Hobo Squad. Update details. Let's get this thing going. Got it in backwards. Connect the lav mic. I don't even think the Instagram squad understands how much effort I put into this. It says I'm live. Oh my god. Did I just like exit out of it? Because the iPhone sucks so much dick. Yeah, I straight up did. Alright, we got it. Let's go to the live browser page. Start up over here. Oh yeah, I gotta put my mic over here. Because I'm a goddamn professional. Alright. Right. We got multiple window sources. Love Minis does. It's because you're on the goddamn YouTube page at the same time, Love Minis. She's over here trolling me on YouTube and is like, why can't I hear him twice? You got 2 windows up. I feel like she's trolling us. Don't even answer that. It's 100% trolling us. Oh, hold on. Did I get something going here? Val Need says canoe and kayak skills are being wasted in Las Vegas. Yep. 1+7 says, you just messing with me like those guys that say D4 is better than Path to Exile? Am I just messing with you? About being an excellent canoeman? Dog, I'm a fucking award-winning canoeman. Oh, you're on YouTube on your phone? Oh, that's weird. Love Midi, see if that, you know, sometimes like there's two browser windows open. Like you need to hover over like the Chrome icon on your tool tray at the bottom, and you might see that there's two open and you didn't realize it. Instead of a second tab, a second browser, like Recoil was in. That might be the sitch. Bomb these. Do I do river runs? I haven't canoed in a billion years, dog. But I mean, yeah, I used to. Just do all sorts of crazy shit in canoes. I've done like white water canoeing. I've done multiple day trips on the river. I soloed a canoe back one time, 40 miles on a river. B Mini Painting, what's up? Thank you for the reset. All right, yo, what's up, Instagrams? You ready for this canoeing tutorial? Oh, the bot's down. Thank you. I go on a vacation. I forget how my job works. Connect. It also is 2x Yo Dog, so my bad. Let me just do a little quick bonus all. In Maine, white water is the only kind of river. That makes sense. Mile needs. Whitewater canoeing gets a little sketch though. No lie. I've never canoed in whitewater and not swamped my shit. You know what I'm saying? And not spent some amount of time floating down the fucking river, holding my canoe until I can get it unswamped. It's never not happened. Should have sketch city. They're not the optimized tool for whitewater. The kayak definitely outperforms the shit out of it. Yo, Gadsgo, what's up, man? Love these stream tags. Nice, man. Thanks. Try not to die. So fun. That's right, Mom means. You know, there's some hella fucking rapids in North Carolina. I did some canoeing out there once. I was like, y'all got second thoughts, guys. this is like for sure Z's death. God, look at all this. All right, let's get this guy set up. So where we left off was, let me make sure, Instagram got a good angle. So where we left off was we worked on the this full-on demon that's erupting from the. There's actually like a busted. The armor's busted and it's a demon coming out. So we got the airbrushing done, some quick pin washing and highlights. Then we set up the chest demon, the knee demon, and the shoulder demon. And now it's time to start figuring shit out. I'm getting kind of scarce on the brush game right now. Here's that brush that fucking what's his face mailed me. I'm actually waiting for some brushes from Monument right now. So I would like to get some of the bullshit blocked in. And so I want to kind of figure out what we're going to do. I'm just kind of looking for a second at the sitch. Looking at my drawer. I'd like some goddamn burnt sienna if I can find some. I don't know where it is though. No way, they used it all. I just don't see it. So here's some classic mahogany. Okay, we're gonna go old school here. Talent says, I thought you had another video, Artifacts YouTube video. I don't know. I think I only have the one. Orange. So you can just kind of cut to the chase here. Okay. And this said you could just make, if you wanted to, your signature blend. Now, this is a lot. I dumped a lot of paint on this palette. You don't need nearly this much. But this is Mahorange. Okay. Mahogany plus orange. Okay, this is a great place to start blocking colors in. Now, if you're looking for a dope Wish.com NMM, I recommend ochre here. But you can also just use the golden brown, which is almost identical to ochre. And so this would become this at some point, you see? So you're basically just living in that department. Now, what I'm going to do, rinse this off. I'm going to mess around with this brush again that Flying Monkey Paint sent me. He swears by this. It is a full sable brush. I really like synthetics a lot more now, but I'm going to keep messing with it just because I trust the guy. So when you're using non-synthetic, you got to be really cognizant of the moisture load for sure. So what we want to do here is we want to just get raw dog. You know, you want to be careful how much brush load you have because the nature of the sable. And we're going to just use the heart pull method right here. And light brush pressure. And a lot of people swear by the sable, but the thing is that the synthetic sables, there's a concept I talk about in my lessons, fail rate mitigation. So with the sable hair, you have to be a lot more cognizant of your moisture load and your brush pressure. And how much you're loading the actual bristles. With the synthetic sables that Monument Hobbies makes, you definitely are aware of all those factors, but less so. So it mitigates the fail rate of messing up on any one of those categories. So I'm all about tools that make our lives easier when deploying these techniques. So this is more difficult. Like I'm more stressed painting this trim right now. Way more stressed. And so that's coming from a guy who's got like 1 billion minutes on the paintbrush. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been painting with a paintbrush since I was a baby. You know? So one Baraka, thank you for the follow on Twitch. JJ Gallagher says, hi, how are you? I was wondering if you use an airbrush as a base first. I did, brother. That's on the Instagram squad. What's up, man? Yeah, you can check out yesterday's stream or move on over to Twitch. Check me out on Patreon, brother. We're multi-streaming right now. Got people on all platforms, but you have the throttle experience. Val needs, now this is going to be a Sons of Horus project. So you see, we just put that base down. Hold on, let me just make sure. Focus over here. Oh, did I mute my audio somehow? Yeah. God, hold up. So what we want to do is use our Mahorange to get coverage of the trip. And I was just pontificating about the nature of fail rate mitigation. What is going on here? I straight up... Oh. I'm a hobo. Sorry, guys. I couldn't hear my own music or nothing. JJ, thanks, man. Yeah, no, we do this all the time, brother. I don't know if you're new to my brand or not, but you can check the links out in the bio on Instagram. I've been streaming on Twitch for 7 years. God damn it. Fucking. So what we're doing right now is high opacity, low moisture. We're using the tip of our brush and we're orienting the model for a heart pull. And we're always rotating, and this keeps the precision at its highest. Always be rotating. And what we're trying to do is not get this color on our beautiful airbrush work, but also don't over complicate it by trying to get every square inch of this trim. You don't want to be worried about that riser that connects to the field. That's just you fucking up if you worry about it too much right now. So Baraka says, when you say Sable Synthetic from Monument, are you referring to the blue handled? Blue handled, yeah. Pro Synth. That's what it's called. The Pro Synth number 4 is my jam. But I keep messing with this little brush. Like I said, Andy from Flying Monkey Paints. He's one of my students. He's, I mean, I you know, like I can say it. He's my best student. You guys have seen his work. He's definitely the number 1 guy. And he's been using this brush to produce his artwork for a while. And when he came by and visited the Inverness Beats Lab, he brought me one as a gift. He's like, just try it out. And so I used it once. I was like, you know, all the things I don't like about Sable are still here. But every time I look at it, I'm like, you know what? You got to use it more than once. You know, because, you know, can't just let your bias be the situation. So, and I'm telling you, like, it is a little bit, it requires you to be a little bit more methodical and slow your roll down. Fail rate mitigation, though, like I said, that's part of my strat, you know, is we want to be able to move faster and fail less. And you want to get to the point of curation where it's not about doing something until you get it right. It's about doing it so many times that you can no longer get it wrong. That's like the pro status. So that all my techniques that I teach my students, that's the goal. B-dubs. So low moisture is just the wet palette in the paint. There's no moisture. Hey, what's going on with my chair? There's no moisture on my wet palette. It's under. So the top is not wet at all. It's just humid. The moisture in this paint is coming from the paint itself, and maybe it's absorbing like a wick through the parchment paper, kind of at the same rate it's evaporating. It's kind of how it is. Vile Needs, also one of my students. He says he feels attacked. I didn't say Andy was my favorite student, dude. I said he's the best. You're my favorite. He's just objectively better at painting than you, dog. I don't know what to tell you. So one, Baraka says he's got that Pro Synth from Monument and says it's the best brush he's ever used. Yeah, I heard that, bro. It is. So now here's the thing. I don't believe in this concept of using a big fat brush with a skinny tip for everything, like a lot of people will tell you to do. Like the second you feel uncomfortable with the brush, like you're like, I don't know if I can keep going, just stop using it and go to a small brush. That's why they make them, dog. But you see, I'm still using the tip and I'm still doing the heart pull. And you see, when you have a wet edge like this, you want to get that wet edge smoothed out as fast as possible. And so this is the annoying part of painting chaos. If you use an airbrush like I do, right? And you do all this crazy dramatic transition action, then you have to meticulously paint the trim and not get it on the fucking airbrush. There's no other way. Ronald says that helps. I'm good. I'm glad. JD Tatum says laugh. He says laugh my ass off, honest dad. Yeah. Equizek says, what about me as a painter? He's also one of my students. Look, I said that Flying Monkeys was the best. Val Needs was my favorite, but I didn't say either of those guys were the coolest. Equizek, you're the coolest student. And so you see he's got the leg spikes right here. You might as well paint those mahorns right now as well, because they're going to be a bone color anyway. OnePlus says, what about me? Look, I said Echoes X was the coolest, Flying Monkeys was the best, Val Needs was my favorite. OnePlus says, but I didn't say any of those guys were the most jacked. You're the most jacked. Templar says, I don't need your compliments. I'm both the sketchiest in life and technique. He's also one of my students, and he's just named him. He's like, I don't require your fucking affirmation. I know what I am. Talon says, whoa, act like I'm not even in the room when you say things like that. Talon is also one of my students. Look, you might not be the most jacked, or the best, or my favorite, or the coolest, but you definitely have the sickest beard. You're my favorite bearded. You have my favorite beard of all my students. And you might be the most handy. See, I'm getting kind of annoyed by this brush now. MCF Minis over on Instagram. This is just 3D printed. Russ, what about me? You're the handsomest. Might not be the most jacked, or my favorite, or the best, or even cool, but you are the most handsome. God. I just want to give up with this brush. I'm giving up on this brush. I hate it. Fucking can't use it. Conrad, so you have a machete? Yeah, I got one from Circle K. When I bought I got a job there to pick up extra holiday shifts, and they gave me my company issued machete. So it's like right here. I'll show you. I haven't opened it yet. But it's right here. You can see it on Twitch. Templar says, which students get the best CJs? Is it Rottweiler? Yep. How'd you know? So I'm switching to my 18-0 synthetic now because I'm tired of trying to fucking fight that bullshit. Just use the right tool for the job, bro. They make this brush for a reason. It doesn't hold a lot of moisture. See, now here's the thing. People get annoyed by having to dip for more paint. And I'm telling you, who cares? Get good. We're just going straight raw dog. Using the heart pull strategy. And we're going to go with a gold color scheme, but I'm painting everything in this orange mix first. So even if you were going to use true metallic gold, this is always a good idea. Because if you take your time and lock in a nice smooth brown like this, if you make little mistakes and you get the paint on the green by accident here and there, it's relatively easy to clean up because it's not a metallic paint. And then you can kind of just sketch the gold over it. And I've done that here on Twitch many times for you guys. Recoil, Mom and Squeaker snuggling. That makes me happy to hear. Lord Virus of Nurgle says, I need a way to speed paint without airbrushing. Without airbrushing? You want big, soft, round dry brushes. You can get those from Monument Hobbies. There's a link in my bio. Those are great for base coating, and you can do like wet on wet dry brushing with them. So for when it comes to physical paint application with a brush, consider a set of soft round dry brushes for paint application. And you just go raw dog. I've done a few videos on those too. See, always be rotating. We're moving from the heart pull position all the way around. See, we've got the shelf here. Rotate back this direction because this is the correct direction right here. So using the 18-0 synthetic, it's in my syllabus. All my students have a link to this. It's the best tool in the world for this kind of painting. Takes all the stress out and mitigates the fail rate. See how much faster I'm moving now? Shout out to Dub Shep, 68 months. What a legend. What a fucking legend. Recoil's mom, what's up? Recoil's mom's got it going on. Let's get these leg spikes as well. Like I said, they're going to be not green, so hitting them with this brown while I'm here is not a bad idea. Always be rotating, looking for the smartest way to pull the brush back to your heart. Light brush pressure, high opacity, low moisture, pull gently back to your heart, always be rotating. Oh shit. Sunshine Grenadier, the man. I'm gonna get some love in the chat right there for Sunshine Grenadier, the man, the myth, the legend. Dropping a 6'6", 69. Nice. 2X Yo Dogs, Florida Man Friday. Last stream of the actual calendar year. Hey man, thanks, dog. Let me close these fucking blinds. Sun changed on me. Recoil is the one who picked out Sons of Horus for us yesterday, and this is a thrift store rescue. Okay, so this one has the Phase Demon. So now that I've painted that one, I can kind of see what we're looking at here. So there's a trim, right? There's trim here, moving down here. And we're going to paint his leg horns right there. Yep, and that trim wraps around here. Now, let's take a second to go back up to the shoulder, Sunshine. He says, my dude, I love the model. Thank you. And see, before we were careful not to get right up against the green here. And now we're using our tiny brush, and we are. Let's get these little teeth. So we're getting that little riser curated using the heart pull. Let's paint these little shoulder teeth. There we go. Caddick Painting says their workup is ethereally ghostly. Look to it. It's a little bit more saturated in real life than the camera's showing. But that's probably because we let white into the mix when we did some of the high points. Okay, so this is tricky. This trim that wraps around here in between his legs. You can kind of see from the front right here. Is there a way to actually touch that with my brush? Yeah, I think we got it. And this is just classic Mahorange. So let's go right here on the chest. So it looks like he's got a frame right here. I'm just trying to kind of slowly figure out what we're even looking at in some of these areas. Maybe right here too. All right, he's also got a belt buckle right here, which we'll probably also paint in this spectrum. Classic chaos bullshit right here. It's got a lanyard right here. Holding his little necklace on. And now that I look, I can see that this trim is actually connected here. So it actually goes over the top of the chest as well. So I painted the lanyard and that part of the trim up there the same color, and then I'll change the color of the lanyard later. Excellent over on Twitch. What's up, man? How you enjoying being back? Oh, I'm super happy, dude. So now the next interesting thing is that it looks to me like this is some bone. So this right here, it's hard to tell what I'm looking at, but it kind of looks like the trim around his chest right here that we've been painting kind of like moves up and then morphs into this like bone rail right here. And so this, like I said, this is some classic 2011 chaos nonsense. And I'm going to assume that this rail goes behind his head too and continues. Sure enough. So you see, and this is that old style. You see right here where these old push to fit models have like these areas that are like super stretched out and elongated. Like right here. But luckily the backpack is going to go here and cover this weirdness. But you see it's like, but when you look at it from this angle, you see that it's just trim. And backpack will go right there and kind of cover up any of that nonsense. It's got some trim on his butt right here. He's got some trim on his gloves right here. Want to just take your time, get it all knocked out. High opacity, low moisture at all times. Always rotate. Look for that heart pull.
Excellent!
Shout out to Ian over on YouTube for the sub. I appreciate you, brother. Now he's got the front part of his glove right here. Again, using the tip of our brush. Look for that heart pull. This is what makes chaos annoying. The trim. As if you're trying to do dramatic airbrushing like I am, this is why it's annoying. You can do it easier ways. Duncan actually has a video about painting a world eater, the Corn Berserker, that I reference a lot of people who are trying to break into chaos, even if they have an airbrush. I'm like, that video is pretty good. Kind of overpainted the trim on his hand. Shout out to P. Kula Covey. Slavo Minis, thanks for the follow. Over on Twitch. Battle Brothers over on Battle Brothers Pinto over on the gram says he likes the color choice. Thanks, man. Joe, what's up, Joe Riego? He also says it's looking good on the gram. What's up, Joe? How you doing? There we go. Get that dumb shit. Alright, we're putting off his face. What's going on his face? So it's just a bunch of tubes and a little trim. Chaos always has a little trim on their eyebrows. So right here. See that little eyebrow horn? But like I was saying, there's no reason to create too much separation there, because we have to paint his horns anyway. I'm switching back to the bigger sable. So you can use this same orange mix for a base cut on the horns. There we go, just being careful. Brown is the best color. Step down. Shout out to Barnsema. Thank you for the follow. Lord 17C says interesting color scheme. Why you say that? It's actually going to be pretty standard. Is it because you've seen the brown and thinking that it's just going to be brown? It's honestly going to be a pretty basic ass chaos color scheme. All right. Now, while that's chilling, let's switch out to get these pipes locked in. So I'm gonna get some black, just transparent black right here. Yo, Max Payne, what's up, brother? Lord C says, yeah, I saw the brown. You doing non-metallic gold? Yeah, we're gonna do NMM. Which chaos is like this? This is Sons of Horus. We're taking transparent black and just painting those servos right there. Or the rubber connectors, I mean. The flex seal. Now, it looks like there's a hose right there, too. What am I looking at here? That's yeah, there's a pipe right here. Now, what I think I'm seeing here is, again, that stretched out effect of these older models. So this is also trim here. This is not green armor. Around the side. Sons of Horus 30k scheme, Huff says, yep. It's their pre-heresy joint. Alright, let's see if we can get right here. We're looking for a heart pull. I got a little on the trim there that I didn't want to get there. Was to be expected though. While sneaking in there and getting that rubber seal. Mahogany and orange, Huff. Yeah. Orange. Let's sneak in right here. Oh, I missed some trim back here. Let's rinse it down. Shout out to 08 Burns Struhl. Thanks for the follow. We did leave his backpack off to get to this stuff easier. That was a clutch decision on my part. Shout out to Pax Kenny. So here's a grenade. We're just gonna paint that, and it's also got that weird stretched out design. And these old push to fit box sets. Now we painted these pipes kind of like a light gray on his chest. told you it would be maybe a potential placeholder. I'm not sure. Let's take some water. Let's thin down the transparent black so let's make it semi-opaque and a little wet. With that, Ed Stover, thank you for the bits on Twitch, brother. I appreciate you, man. Same thing, semi-opaque and kind of wet. We've been raw dogging the transparent black on all the servos and stuff here. We thinned it down slightly and let the moisture ride for easier coverage. Definitely, based on how bright and vivid his color scheme is, the pipes need to be darker than everything. It can't be this. They can't be a lighter gray like that. But I did just thin the paint down a little bit so it wouldn't be totally opaque. I see a piece of trim right here I missed. That's down. So you see how I'm just keeping it real basic where I'm painting. I'm not like looking for what color is my grenade gonna be. It's black. Everything is gonna end up being kind of black, like blacked out or grayed out. See, he's got a loincloth and chainmail. So we're using the transparent black to subtract the green over, the green from the airbrush instead. We're subtracting that away from the rest of the paint job, and that lets us kind of see things easy. At worst, some people might say, oh, I'm going to paint that thing red right now. You could, but if you paint it black right now, you're basically like repriming it and framing it, and then you don't actually have to paint it red. You just have to kind of highlight it. It's ends up being procedurally easier, therefore faster. It looks like it's an extra step, and I've taught this to a lot of people. It looks like it's an extra step to paint it black like this, like how I'm framing things out. But when you're painting a model like these chaos kits that have like ridiculous amount of just chaos bullshit on them, trust me, this is what you want to be doing. At least you want to do this on your first model, your proof of concept. You see, there's also a chain with some skulls on it right here, too. Like, how much chaos nonsense can they paint on them? Can they sculpt on this guy? We'll take some of the brown. Push it around on these baby skulls. And a little bit of it's mixing in with the black. It's totally fine. Now down here, there's a little bit of that chainmail all the way down here, almost touching the leg demon. just stippling in. There we go. Let's shovel on some transparent black here. And the transparent black really flows, and it's a high pigment acrylic with thinner rather than a bunch of acrylic medium. So it operates a lot like an ink, but it's fully acrylic paint. Now, let me switch it up to this sable brush I was using earlier. I was talking shit on. So backpack goes here. It's gonna cover a lot of this. I'm still gonna be a little selective here. He's got a big holster here with a bolter in it. And we're just gonna spread out a decent amount of transparent black here. And it's not gonna be fully opaque. You know, it's in the name, transparent black. But you get great coverage, and it's gonna be black enough for what I have in mind. Little grenade. More pipes. Aesthetic Deluxe is Kenny's Florida man name. Machete Loko. I'm with it, dude. You're right. That's my new Juggalo name. Ash Rob John Instagram says, what's better for airbrush thinner? What's better? Flow Improver's better. I use Flow Improver and water, or just water. So let's also black out the axe handle right here. This is again just pure transparent black. And I'd rather it be in this position.
You'll never hold me back, so you can watch me go. You'll witness my comeback. I'm a phenomenon. You'll never hold me back, so now you can watch me go. Yeah, this is my comeback. I'm a phenomenon.
Just reset it all. I'm just raw dogging it. Being careful. we go. Monument Hobby says I can watch you in the bathroom. Yeah, you can, bro. Over on Instagram. On Twitch, Keep It Rusty says, evening, man. What's up, dog? Switching out. Monument Hobby's tuning in on the gram. How's it going, brother? Some transparent black. Let's poke some in right up against where his hand meets the axe, right up against his fingers. Just using a little stippling right there. We're gonna just rotate and kind of sewing machine our way in there. Here. Yo, let me get some love on Twitch for my man, The Huff.
Shut the f up about Moon Men.
The Huff dropped the 20 spot. Says grenade color, bright red orange, obviously. Yeah, no doubt, dog. Let me get some strong man love on Twitch for the man, the myth, the legend. Monument says he's doing good. You have a good holiday season so far, man. Now, face Chaos Shenanigans right here. So he's got a bunch of pipes. I mean, the guy who sculpted these 2011 Dark Vengeance Marines, he was all about the pipe game. As you can see. Face pipes, chest pipes, shoulder demon action. There's like a pipe right here. Let's lower that. Let's add a little moisture. Let's see if we can just stipple inside of here. Inside the vent from his mouth. Damn it. Monument says, I've worked the whole time. But yeah, good holiday season, just working nonstop. Get paid, dog. Get that money. Can't even drink water for free, dog. Anzix says, I'm proud to say that I bought my first batch of Monument Hobbies white homemade green stuff. Jason has done great. Make homemade green stuff now? Let's get this knife. Again, it's just transparent black. And you take the extra moment, like I said, to kind of cut everything in like this. It makes everything easier. Because when we start adding the actual hues to the color palette, we don't actually need to go for full coverage anymore. And we can subtract from the black and maintain strong borders. And see up here, we got some brown on the green, where we probably weren't supposed to. It looks like this horn has a rigid beginning and end. Not too concerned about it though. You could just squirt some jade back out. Just squirt a little jade on the old palette. And I'll just mix it in with the brown, honestly. And just kind of run it in there real quick and just kind of hide the mistakes, hide the crimes. Exo K Sane Soy something. Bruh, that name is insane. Thanks for the follow. Lady Fluffy Bottom says, y'all see the face and the glare on his palette? Keep it rusty. Am I seeing a face in the top left? What are you talking about? Is there like a face in here? It's wild. Alright, you know what? Let's jump on the stupid pipes because I fucking hate the pipes. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's go with purple and white. First thing I'm going to do is take the white and push it into the piping that's been revealed. From the breaks in the pipe. The Chaos Pipe game can get obnoxious. So I like to subtract those coils first. Okay. Then I'm going to take some black, some purple, and some white. And I'm going to create kind of a fun purple gray. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to slice in a couple of fun highlights into the black. But just adding something brighter than black to black. We gotta do something with those little white pockets here in a minute. Now, but while I'm here, let's grab white and black and make a gray. And let's address this kind of coupling that we slotted in there earlier. So I'm going to try to do a cylinder line straight back. I'm going to try to cut a highlight here. That one got away from me. Because we're saying that that's like a metallic coupling or whatever. So we're just keeping it straight up silver. Dropping a quick highlight right here. 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 Now, we need to shove a color inside the glowy part. So maybe, I mean, my go-to here is going to be transparent red. 100% all day, every day. Transparent red. Some water. Lower the opacity of the transparent red. And what we're going to do is poke that into the little white channels. And let it kind of flow into the recesses inside there. Kind of like there's some kind of glowing energy up in that joint. And I would use the same mix for these little eyes right here. Like, that's part of the energy. And then let's take white again. Let's see if we can kind of dot these eyes. It's still wet, so I'm trying to be real careful. So you see we got some like demon energy coming out of the chest now. Now, since I'm on the chest, let's consider this medallion situation. It's kind of hard to figure out what's a good color for it. If it's going to be silver or not. Let me take some transparent black actually and run a quick pen wash here. Frame that out. Using the heart pull. And I want to create a slightly darker border.
When you're by my side, I love it. Nothing in this world can hurt me. When you're by
Yeah, the issue with the chest is like that stupid medallion just hanging down the middle like that is fucking obnoxious. Let's run just a pure white highlight around the edge. Using the tracer technique. And let's see if that'll do it. If that'll be enough separation. There's also like a little connection right here. Alright, so demon chest. It's probably good enough. Oh no. Always annoying. So he's got all this gold trim. So let's take the bright golden yellow, golden brown, and let's just kind of run like almost like a cell shaded highlight right here. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. And there's like it peeks out right here. Right here. And you can sort of see it right here. Under that stupid cord. Which is why I'm kind of ignoring the cord right now. Now let's go back to our orange. Mix it with this yellow. So we're kind of splitting the difference here. Maybe a little bit more. So we're finding that respect. So it's just that with some of the brighter agent added to it. Now this is where it gets kind of complicated. This bullshit right here. Because of that weird stretched out phenomenon. Let's take some more of the brightest brown part. Bright golden brown. Right here. God, what's going on under here is so wild. Let's go to this championship belt buckle down here. What is in the middle of it? Is that like a spinal cord? Take some of the highlight, gently brushing on the tops of things down here. Bright golden brown, aka the fake ochre. Using the heart pull right here. Sneak in right here. Take a little white, mix it in. Right there. And so it's just, again, the brightest thing made even brighter with a little white. Here, this is some straight wish.com right here. Well, we're just using the ochre spectrum and we're just making it have sharp highlights. And we're just hoping that you accept it as metal. Look at how much nonsense is on this guy's fucking chest. How is the guy supposed to paint this? How is somebody supposed to buy this Start Collecting box and actually start fucking painting? Like this shit right here on the side is so wacky.
Angels sang out in immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Warp Gate Studio says, how you going, bro? How you doing? Hope 2024 is the bomb for you. Thank you, man. Manya Mahabis is stalking me on Twitch now. B-Dubs Terrain and 4 is dropping to 66.99. Thank you, brother. Gonna get some strong man love in the chat from my man B-Dubs Terrain. How you doing, brother? Kilty says, that's why the kid gave up? That's right. That's why I got it at the thrift shop. So, like, now we've got this cord, and I'm still, like, looking at the side panel right here of what we're actually looking at. Let's take the dark brown, the orange. Just try to create a border right there. Because it's that weird, like I said, that weird fucking stretched out sculpting method they were using back in these old fucking kits. For these easy to build kits. Do some white. Warp gate all day, baby. Tabletop by 2025. Thunderlust. What's up, brother? Matt Ward's over on Twitch. Said, thanks for the follow. And of course, Copious Amounts. Thank you for the resub, you fucking legend. Copious Amounts, how you doing, homie? If the metal in your Awada is chipping off where the front nozzle thing screws in, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Let's take some transparent black. Let's see if we can actually attack this cord I've been ignoring. Like, remember, we painted it all the same brown, and then I tried to get now I got that kind of trim pattern under it. I want to switch it off of the same exact spectrum, blacken it up. It's just like a case of it's so much nonsense. Let's take a little bit of that transparent black and let's see if we can embed a dark recess line right here. Separating that trim right there. And here. And here. Same thing right here. Like, we are making some shit up. This is like one of those models where, like, the sculptor didn't even know what the fuck he was looking at. So let's take a little white, mix it in to our black so we have like a gray. And maybe we might want to change it up a little bit. Maybe some purple? That might be interesting. Let's get like a gray purple again. And I'm just touching the cord. With high opacity and low moisture. So now you can actually see there's a fucking necklace also. How fucking silly is that? Now, he's got... So the trim transforms into some bone bullshit, okay? Thunderlust says, touch the cord, touch it. Bro, I always do, man. You know me. Over on Instagram. Mark Taylor, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. Dump Gullible, thank you for the follow on Twitch. You legend. Drag Queen in Space says, some detail good, more detail better. That's right, man. It's all free detail. I'm taking a little bit of the ivory, guys. Okay? So we used this brown. Now we're going to add ivory into it instead of more of the yellow color. And like I said, this rail, it transforms into this rail. See? And it's like this, it's like clearly some bone shenanigans. See, like, this is when they used to not have good stopping and starting positions when they were shifting the armor. God, how did they paint this model? Is there a picture of this model somewhere that's actually in detail, or is it one of those pictures that they kind of throw in the background so you can't quite look at how much they didn't paint? Because a lot of the times when GW paints one of these types of models, they kind of skip over a lot of this shit and kind of just pretend it's not there, and then just like paint it the same color as the armor all around it. See, like, it has a fully, like, a bone feeling, right? Like a rib cage. But then it morphs directly back into the trim. You see? That's the issue. How's a beginner supposed to paint anything like this? I mean, this is like a start collecting, like, edition box, right? Dark Vengeance. They used to be really bad at this. Trying to figure out how to get somebody into the game. And then the rest of the models are Dark Angels, which are also notoriously difficult to paint for beginners. See, I think this is a rib cage. They do this a lot, where they put like a belt, and inside the belt is a spinal column. It's a classic Chaos fucking championship belt. It's got someone's spine embedded in it. Replay. This model is a single character, so he's painted red. This isn't part of the box set? What the hell was he? Why was he in my fucking Dark Vengeance box from the thrift store? The fuck is this guy? Replay. What is he? A little more ivory. A little bit more ivory. He said he's a character? What kind of character was he? Paint is an aspiring champion. He was modeled in the style of Crimson Slaughter from Dark Vengeance, but not part of it. Did he come out in a blister or some shit? An aspiring champion? That's just a squad HQ, dude. I mean, that's just a squad upgrade. This is the Exalted Champion? So this isn't Dark Vengeance? Dark Vengeance, we didn't have Exalted Champions yet, did we? Talon? Yeah, you can post the link in here. Wait, hold on. This is an Exalted Champion? Wait, isn't he the guy that used to give everyone reroll fail once they hit in close combat? This guy's that old? This model sells for $80 on eBay? Holy shit. Y'all rich. More ivory. Yeah, we'll do a whip session here in a minute. I'm trying to get it to have a pretty interesting transition where it gets brighter and brighter toward this peak here. More and more ivory. And he's got these like bone spurs. Let me see this link. Where's the close-up? This is just the whole box set. This picture looks like shit. They didn't paint none of it. Do you see that? They painted it red. These goddamn hobos, and they don't give you a close-up. I told you they painted like shit. They didn't paint any of this, dude. Fucking GW. He's 100%. Yeah, he's in the box set. I think they just repurposed him into a Exalted Champion. You know, he might have been a Chaos Lieutenant. Back in those days, we had lieutenants, I think. More ivory. Here's the little spine. Damn it. Put a little bit of that on the cord. Grab some black. I never bought the release, only the 7th edition launch. Because this is 6th edition, right? No, I guess we did get Exalted Champions at 6th. This is this, wait, is Dark Vengeance 6th or... What edition was this? Maybe getting my dates wrong. Let's get our bone mix while I'm sitting here. Let's paint these baby skulls. Rip Ray. You didn't have him in yours? Monument just gifted 20 subs to the chat, yo. Let me get some love for Monument Hobbies, the true legend of the miniature scene right now. Did somebody answer my question? I lost it in the mix of sub notifications. So you had these like little baby skulls that have like no definition whatsoever. So you have to kind of just cheat it. They're basically just perfectly smooth. $2012. Yeah, about 6th, right? And you see this bone kind of, maybe it slots. Actually, now I look at it, it looks like there's like a slot right here. Like I'm looking at it. Like this is not a bone. This is not bone.
Every half an hour, someone's pointing at me. And once in a while, I feel the shadow of the guilt I'm passing.
This is the trim right here. I thought it was like a bone spur. Actually, like one more coupling. And it goes into it. See what I'm saying? So it sits inside there. And that is back to being gold right here. See, now I'm taking that golden brown again.
Once a week, I turn my cheek and swallow my pride. 'Cause every now and then I see the fear you try to bury deep inside. I see the panic in your eyes. I've reached the point where I can't stop the pain that I have caused. I'm a victim of my selfish life. A victim of my hopeless.
See that?
Caught inside my web of lies. A casualty of me and my disease.
They just painted it red. They painted all of that shit red, like it didn't exist. Little white. Repray. 6th and 7th. It's right. Let's take a little of that golden brown, lower the opacity.
Everybody's saying someone's chasing a tear.
Stipple some in right there.
Gets lost in a year. Every half an hour, someone's pointing at me. And once in a while, I feel
I want high opacity white.
I'm passing by. I feel the shadow of my sins. I've reached the point where I can't stop the pain that I have caused. I'm a victim of my selfish life.
Now I need to separate the bone from the gold. So we're going to take black with a touch of the brown in it. And we're going to put a border right here. Semi-opaque and a little wet. So that there's a clear stop and start. And this angle is where I figured it out. You see? Right here, when I was looking at it, you can see quite clearly that this is the trim right here. See that frame? Little white. That's crazy. They used this. They used it for a starter for 2 editions. So was this the 2nd edition or the 1st edition release? This model. So it's the Chaos Exalted Champion. So right here. So I found a high res right here, reasonably high res. So you see, okay, it looks like they painted the shoulder demon though. I'm proud of them for that. A lot of times they would fucking not paint that. So they painted the shoulder demon full on, and the leg demon. And they kind of just gave up on that bone collar. They painted it like it's part of the armor, but you see, now that I look at it close, they did acknowledge what I figured out, where it's a coupling right there, you see? So they're saying that this metal is that metal, which I am saying, but they're saying this is just looks like bone, and it's made of the same armor that this is all popping out of, which is okay. It's not that bad. Like, I'll give them a pass on that. They did a reasonable job. It's just that smaller image of this guy looked like shit. You know? Sorry, Instagram, you can't see what we're showing on screen. You can't see this comparison we're making. Where you can't see. Oh, this is where they fucked up. You see their pipes are non-existent. You see, they're just red. So you see how much more contrast we have than they do? Do you see how much more vivid ours is? And you can see the chest. You can actually see the fucking chest on ours. They did a decent enough job, but they did that thing where they ignored details a little bit. Not as bad as I accused them of. Alright, let's do a whip session. Exclamation point whip. Reapply. And they designed this guy with the Crimson Slaughter concepts. Crimson Slaughter has demon possessed armor and a lot of organic shapes. And this model was put out on the 7th release. Recoil. Let's get some strong man living chat from my man Recoil. So we're gonna do a whip session Instagram. If you want to get involved in this, you gotta head on over to Twitch, just like your boy Recoil. We are going off for 20 minutes or so peace out. Let's share it. Rare Chaos Mini. New title. Yo, Recoil, thank you so much for your support, brother. Trying to turn this lav mic off. Oh, here we go. Let's lock into the obesity cradle. So he was in the 7th. That makes sense. So the box is the 7th edition release, not the 6th edition release. Because I don't remember there being an Exalted Champion. You know what I'm saying? So that makes more sense. Yo, dog bot not subbed anymore, Huff? Doesn't look like it. I just subbed Swoller bot. Tier 3. Let me open Discord real quick. And I'll resub the bot. Beat Dominator. We got to meet him at LVO. Classic Beat Dominator. This fucking guy. Killing it, dude. Your edge highlights are so good. I used to give this guy shit for his edge highlights not being a little irregular, though he's fixed it a lot. And then I saw him in person and I was like, never mind. Never mind. This shit's fucking dope. Don't even fucking worry about it. Damn, this shit looks good. Just a good example of what hardcore contrast does. You see? Like, this is what I was talking about yesterday about color theory. People were like, oh, I gotta learn that shit. It's like, you don't need to learn shit, dude. All you gotta do is develop the techniques for deploying crisp, sharp lines in dark recesses. Everything else is a bonus. Talon says, almost like the 7th edition was coming out, but the edition launch team didn't do their homework. No, it's actually very understandable what happened. Remember, 6th edition got canceled because it sucked. So 6th edition brought out the Ally Matrix, and it was a disaster because of the Battle Brothers tag, and the game became real fucking bad real fast. Now, this is also in a time before Games Workshop had the ability to just say, hey, here's the hotfix and here's the fucking data, the balance update. That wasn't the world we lived in, Talon. So the only fix to a bad edition was a new edition. So 6th edition was a really short edition. And then 7th launched quick. And 7th is basically the same as 6th, minus the Ally Matrix problem. They reconfigured the Ally Matrix. That's pretty much all they did. They did rework the psychic powers a little bit to warp charge factors, but as far as playing the game is almost the same thing, except Ally Matrix got fixed. So think about what would have happened today. They dropped 6, the Ally Matrix was busted. They just would have had a hotfix in 2 weeks with the new Ally Matrix. So, but because that's not how the Games Workshop worked, they had to rapidly repair things and put out a new launch, and so they just recycled the old launch box because it was basically the same edition. It's funny because it wasn't even that bad. 6th edition wasn't even that bad. It was just the fucking Ally Matrix. One plus saves. Min-maxing the reanimated. Let's see here, bro. My man is getting pumped. He's getting amped. Good job, Beat Dominator. Can't wait to see it LVO again. Good job. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's take a look at this face in the paint palette. Somebody send me a picture. I don't know what the fuck you guys are seeing in your Rorschach ink blot here. I do not see a face. Craig sent one too, face in the palette. What the hell are you fuckers looking at? You guys has... Am I the weird one who doesn't see this face? What does that say about me? Oh, that's right. Yodog bot is not subbed. Fix that. You have to sub. 2, 3. Okay. If to a specific viewer. Yo. Dog. Fuck. Tier 3 give. Oh, gifts and subs are 25% off. All right, bot should be fixed. Fuck yeah, this is my jam right here. That's me going to Hot Wheels and skating, rollerblading. R. Scott with the resub, my man. My guy. Thank you. You see that gifted subs are 25% off? I think that's gameable. Couldn't you guys just all gift each other subs for 25% off? B-Rab, Hot Wheels closed this year. The one on Bird Road. Good job, OnePlus. Let's take a look at camo specs. Oh, this is a Fallout Mini? What is this? This is awesome. Hot Rod Flames. T45. Yo, fucking in it. The one I wanted, 20th B-Rab? 20th? Is that the one in Kendall? Like, just in the middle of the fucking suburbs? I just drove by that. They still had they had like a roller skate car out in front of it. Is it just rebranded? Because I literally was just there not 5 days ago and I saw their fucking roller skate car driving around. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go in there and roller skate. But I didn't. Lou! What's up, brother? Thanks for the content. I remember you saying something about cleaning the airbrush with something like clean green. Oh, that's simple green, brother. Grim Dark, have I used Tamiya panel liner? Nah. Just use paint, dude. Acrylic paint. Semi-opaque and kind of wet. I mean, you can use it if you're doing like a Gundam model or something, sure. Disco, oh my god, we're getting there. Decided against the armor plates, covers up all the flesh muscle. Yep. Same thing with Magnus. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you might want to cover that fucking crotch though. Look at that thing. Does he not have like a nut curtain or something? That dude is explicit. He's walking around inappropriate. No, yeah. Absolutely. Grimdark? No, I mean like humongous, cleanly executed enamel paint jobs like the Gunpla Market. It's not a bad product. If you're doing a bunch of battle suits really cleanly executed, it's also not bad for that. Vashar the Free Baller. That's right, Sunshine Grenadier. How's your foot, by the way? Equisex, working on the blade of this guy. Let's see here. You're gonna go, oh, so you set it up yellow, now you're gonna bring in the greens? I'm with it. Oh. Whew. Sunshine said still attached, finally able to sit at the desk for a bit. Oof. So you have to keep it elevated all the time? And now you don't? Hey, dog, bless you. Anzig. Beautiful. Sunshine Grenadier. The rubric grind. Yep. Anzig, nothing like painting rivets for 2 hours. Yeah. It's a special torment. Copious amounts. Synth Sigmarine. Fuck yeah. I'm with it. I'm 100% behind this. You know me. Great job. I like the turquoise edition. Definitely need to get better with that chai lighting. Yeah, it's the only weak point on this mini. Under scrutiny. Just need to exercise some of my foundation strategies. Hard pulls, tracers, respect. High opacity, low moisture. I feel it though, I like it. Head Stover, 6th edition Dark Angels in the box. Is this like Devlin Mud and Bad Dad Black? Dark Earth from Vallejo. Back in those days, they had some interesting stuff. Agrellan Mud, can't remember. I can't remember either. Alright. 43 minutes left. Top T and our Florida Man year ender. Shout out to B-Dubs. Terrain Forge, Sunshine Grenadier, my man Recoil, and the Huff. Got our special Florida Man Friday promo. Only 8 people will be on it. You can get that. The winner will get that shirt plus things. The Top D tonight. It's that Top T. It's been a crazy year. Live in Florida now. But I didn't get to see my nieces on Christmas. That was great. First time spending Christmas with them at their house ever. Let's run it back. Copious and the idea of airbrush flow. Paint flow would be sporadic. Usually add more water as the solution. Thin down your paints more. Air always comes out. But paint is on and off. Yeah, it usually means it can't get out. So the answer to most questions is thin your paste down more water. Airbrushing is low opacity and low moisture in application, but you have to add a ton of moisture to it to get the opacity low. It's not designed to push heavy acrylics through. That's why people take my class, dog. The BIG says it was cool seeing you at your niece's. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was so fun. All right, let's lock back into the cradle. Let's put the gram back on. Keep getting these people over here. Okay, what's the new clickbait title? Rare Chaos Champion. Let's turn our live mic on. Let's go live. Don't fuck it up this time, Kenny. Let's see if we can refresh this page without breaking things. Lock back in the cradle. Oh. There you go. So we got that bone collar. I'd like to continue the torso action. Get these horns sorted out. So probably there's a lot of ripples. So I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. So we use the same brown as everything, right? So, and now we're introducing ivory to make bone color. Let's see what happens if we just move down here at the base. And we work the line game. Okay, like I'm just gonna go kind of gangster, you see?
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
So we're just high opacity, low moisture heart pull.
Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. Can I run up the score? Run up the ball.
And so these horns can get kind of tricky. Now you could try to just dry brush them, like no doubt. And we may. But usually I like to go about this process first. Where I kind of work the striation in by hand. See, I like to kind of get that going first.
This is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings in the chains like I'm Depot. Picked up, walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like
Just some heart pulls.
y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates.
See?
Sacrificing heart, that's exactly what it takes. So I'm going for
I always feel like you can kind of cultivate a much kind of more intense result this way. And you see, there's like trim built into it.
We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
And there's nothing wrong with just pulling out your dry brushes and washes and trying to make this work too. This version of painting is a little tricky. But I'm trying to stay in control of the aesthetic here, you know? Let's get a little bit more ivory. That ivory was mixed in with the brown. See, now I'm just kind of attacking kind of the outside of the horn, where I'm trying to create like a high point here. See, you just exercise just a small amount of patience here. You usually get something pretty significant out of this heart pull technique. High opacity, low moisture. That. Boom. Seventh Fox on the old Graham. It's just a shame you can't zoom. It's tricky with the cell phone, man. Let me see. Can I zoom in? I don't know how deteriorated the image is for you or not. We're also live on Twitch, so if you want to get a much better viewing experience, migrate over to Twitch. We're on Twitch and YouTube right now simultaneously. Link in the bio. You're looking at a cell phone bullshit right now. I just can't paint zoomed in on the phone because I can't correct anything. Because once I start painting, I'll be drifting off the phone, you see? I'll try though. Okay, let's see if we can get some of the gold in here. So we've got the golden brown. And you see we've got a frame. right here. Now we're gonna split the difference. And we're gonna try to just carve in where we added a little bit more brown back in. Wow. $7.5, thanks, man. But if you're on your PC or whatever, man, just jump over to Twitch, bro. You get a better experience. I mean, that's really the only reason I'm live on Instagram, is to tell you to go to Twitch. So these ones also appear. Man, it's hard to tell. Do I have that reference photo still sitting here somewhere? So they ignored it on the small horn. They only did it on the big horn. Which makes sense. Okay. So what we need to do is also... God, how thick are these things actually? What's that reference photo look like? Okay, I see. There's like a shape to it. So you got to get that inner line right there. Let's get a little white. Vile, Seventh Fox. I don't even know why I said PC. A lot of people are watching on their cell phones too. You could just go to Twitch app. RC Master over on YouTube. What's up, brother? So we got a little white in the mix. Let's go back a step. To the golden brown.
Drop it low, girl.
The face looks like a robot alien off of the movie Fifth Element. A lot of 40K models look like that robot. I know what you're talking about, man. Let's see if we can catch this little edge right here. Now we need to create a little bit more separation between the horn and the metal. So let's grab the transparent black. And we're going to try to put a line. See that? Frames and borders. Now, I'm also going to lower the opacity. And also, I'm not going to be shy about incorporating a little bit more shadow up top here. A little filtering. You see we're making the tips a little darker. You want to let it dry before you try to reapply it. JP Gray. Sorry, I missed a couple of chats. Copious, when people talk about whether airbrush compressor is set up, that they trigger is depressed, what it changes up to. When people talk about the airbrush compressor is set at, when I push the trigger, I want it to drop no more than 20 to 28 psi. JP, I hope the new year is wrapping up well. Next year's looking bright. Thank you, brother. Since we're right here, let's grab some of that golden, yellow, golden brown color. Right here. Let's go back in time to the brown. So I want it to be bright, dark. So a little bit of a darker version in the centers of these little skinny areas. Twitch is free on computer or phone. That's right, Twitch is free. Love minis. I think people think it's not. Let's get a little white. Heart. We're doing a heart pull right now. We're just getting that shape of that brow ridge, just kind of touching the edge. Get some of that. pure white. I want to create like an artificial highlight right here with pure white. Edge highlighting is like the trick to making things look metallic. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I can't figure out how to do it. And do an MM. It's easy once you have the technique. Edge highlighting kind of figured out, which is why we teach it in a certain order. So now we've got to get these smaller horns. So let's take the black, let's thin it down. Let's also take some of the transparent black. Make sure we have separation between the eyebrow and the horn. Put it in that gutter. Semi-opaque, kind of wet, heart pull. See, frames and borders. Now let's take some of the ivory mixed with the black. Drop a couple highlights up top. There we go. Blinded by Light over on Instagram. What's up, man? For tuning in. We are actually live on all platforms, so check us out on Twitch. All right. Since I'm right here, guys, let's just get this. Let's get some white and some of this jade together. And let's see if we can get a stronger edge highlight right here. Using high opacity, low moisture. I might go one step further than that, because we're going to make his eyes a little glowy. And he's also got some other bullshit down here. I don't even know what we're looking at down there. Is that like metal? I think it is. Hold on a second. Let's grab some black and some white. Get a gray going. Right here. See all that? I want to separate that. From the piping. Let's get a little white mixed in. See it? And I'm just kind of touching edges.
Everybody please relax. Check it. Yo, I got MCE sewn on my chest. I run into the
and leave the mic blessed. You really shouldn't test Laz at all. I'm so ahead of my time. I wrote Relax way back in '89. See, I dabbled in a life of crime, but I don't need to talk about what I've done in every single rhyme. My identities must remain sealed, but I've been told to.
And so, with the Cavs pipes, they're usually framed by some type of like, you know, like fitting, like that. So you want to make sure you acknowledge its existence. Let's grab a little of the thinned down transparent black again. Let's create a border between the pipe and the mask. So we're embedding our frame. And so this is panel lining. Somebody was asking earlier, I think it was Grim Dark Dork. You don't need any special bullshit for it to make the darkness darker. Yo, let me get some love in the chat from my man Russ over on Twitch, dropping 666 final Yo Dog top up for the year. Just another great year. I appreciate you, man. Let me get some strong man love in the chat for Russ. Now, Russ, we've got a little purple out here still. So what we were saying was that the pipes, the rubber was like a black purple. So let's get a black purple set up. And let's just gently purple up those joints. Let's add a touch of white. All right. Russ, you ready? Let's get these eyes set up. Let's get some water. Some transparent red and water. And let's go inside the eye cavity with a heart pull. Remember, we already painted the eyes white. All right. So now we're letting that white inform what we just put in there. And then what we're going to do is take some of that red, super low opacity, and we're going to let it trail off onto the cheekbones of the visor. And let it dry. So he's got a bit of a glowy eye. It's a 2-second OSL trick for making eyes look good without having to break your back. God, what a beast. This model is out of control. All right, so I feel like now I feel good about that chest. I might take a touch more ivory. I might just kick it up a notch close to his helmet. Or just a touch more.
I'm a stamina professional, no time for the amateurs. Flashbacks to our last soiree. Doing the foreplay, it tastes like sorbet. I steal your heart, I'm a master thief. See the writings on the wall, it's a masterpiece. I love all your
All right, we got about 11 minutes left. Now we get to actually paint things that are not just silly face bullshit. So this was just like gray with some brown. His horns. All right, since I'm right here, let's grab some black and white. He's got a grenade right here. What we want to do is just put a cylinder line and maybe a fake U. See, you gotta have to frame it. And it's the problem with it is that the grenade is stretched out on the side. Like I was saying, it's like distorted and elongated. So you have to kind of engineer a endpoint from the front viewing angle right there. And that's just black and white. Let's put a little black here, here, and here. Create those separations again. Maybe a touch of white. Right here. Take some gray. Paint the chain links just real quick. Don't overthink it at all. Just kind of touch them. We already made them black. So now you're just kind of highlighting things. You're not actually repainting anything. Too easy. Alistair says, you inspired me to put my version of this mini onto some simple green and repaint. That's what I was doing with this guy. He was using the simple green Ventine ice bath. Take a little... Looks like I didn't highlight right here. Gotta get those little connections. Let's take some purple. Waldo's just donated 26 bucks like a legend. 26.64. What a beast. Waldo's, thank you so much, man. Waldo's, I'm going to take a little white and just touch the center of these little coils. To glow them up a little bit more. I'm going to take a little bit more white right here in this eyeball. Let me get some strong mail in the chat. Waldo's coming in with about 5.5 minutes left. And there's another grenade down here. We can just make it like a desaturated jade. Because you can barely see it. I just added gray to the jade. Sorry. So it's like under stuff, so you can't even really see it. Trying to sort out this torso mess. Now, and the shoulders will be easy, but since his knee is poking out right there and we still have a few minutes left, let's take some of the golden brown and let's go with maybe like, so this is actually kind of weird.
All my babies in the house with lipstick on their mouth. We ain't never leaving till they kicking us out. Coogie sweater with the leather. I rap better than other rap imitator. All the ladies love me cause I'm a Mac. Never whack, always got a plan of attack. Money stack, I'm the best.
So a bright, dark, bright. Let's grab some of the brown, mix it in.
They all know me round here. I bring lyrical fear. Fly around in the mad party having, only hits blasting. I just bought a mansion up in Aspen. And if anyone's asking, the only one you need, where else would you want to be? It's me. I'm a K-I-N-G. Baby, I'm more you
So bright, dark, bright.
in the off-white Rari. Baby,
Okay, now it's switching to this plane.
I'm a K-I-N-G.
So let's take the brown back in.
Royalty. I'm a K-I-N-G. Baby, that's all you.
Sharpen that up.
I'm a K-I-N-G. Baby, I'm all you need.
Put some right here.
In the off-white Rari. Baby, we run the streets.
Bright, dark, bright. Dark, bright.
NG. Westside royalty.
See what? And we're not doing like a full repaint because we already painted it in its base.
I'm a king.
Now I'm just gonna do a quick edge highlight
Going up.
right here with the bright golden brown,
Go Trump. I walk around.
using the tracer technique.
I get extra kisses and get extra hugs at the barbecue and the cookout. Homies on the lookout cause they wanna get pushed out. My crew is all love to the end. Ride around in the Benz that I cop for my friends. I'm the leader of the gang. My girl loves when I do my thing, pushing
Right here.
24-inch Lorenzo's what I spend, bro. I'm telling you, my whip game.
We're getting the outside border.
Pull out the Honda too and take it to the pad for a rendezvous.
Using the heart pull strategy, high opacity, low moisture.
This that they call me a
I fucked up a little bit right there. See, I let that one line go deep.
in the off-white Rari. Baby, we run the streets.
And we don't need to be this precise on all of it. But this tilted up knee is kind of important. So let's go with
I'm a K-I-N-G. Baby,
like kind of a tornado highlight right here.
in the off-white Rari. Baby, we run the streets. I'm a K-I-N-G. Westside royalty.
Where it's a little brighter in the center.
NG. Baby, that's all
Still darker right there, though. About a minute and a half left. A little bit more yellow or golden brown right here. You know, lower the opacity slightly. Bring a little bit in right there. Now you want to take some white. Right there. Right here. Some of these edges. Using the tracer technique, always be rotating. High opacity, low moisture. Just ride that rail. Bright, dark, bright. Couple of edges.
You gotta get
Too easy.
swifty in here.
And there it is.
It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. We gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
The Instagram people can't hear our stream end alarm, but that's it for the whole year. So pretty happy with this guy. Shout out to Recoil for pushing us to the Sons of Horus color scheme. And we get to do a little NMM gold. Get to paint this janky ass. But also we discovered this is actually an Exalted Champion. So this guy's actually a fucking unique model. Worth $90 on eBay. I got this guy in the Dentine Ice Simple Green Bath from the thrift store. How wild is that? So we got to make his chest look good. Got to do a little NMM technique. All is just basic techniques. So show's over. We're going to do a little giveaway on Twitch. So if you're watching on the gram, you might want to hit that link in that bio. Migrate on over. Peace out. Shut it down, guys. What's the clickbait on this? $90 Chaos Marine. Got it. Tight, tight, tight. Good. What the fuck is going on here? Drawers open. It's wild as fuck, guys. Let me shut this down. So, we got the Florida Man giveaway and the top tee. B-dubs, you win the top tee. So, hit me up on Discord or Facebook. And I'll send you my scheduler link and we can set something up. Get you your custom tee. I appreciate you, brother. Let me get my prize picker, my new one out. Oh, damn it. Let's just end my music. I thought I saved this. Oh, there it is. Wheel of Names. So, we have to add Recoil from yesterday. Recoil's mom from yesterday. Waldo's from yesterday. And Treya, or Trey Amateur, not Trey Mature. Trey Mature. Yeah, amateur is one of those words I literally can't spell. Never successfully spelled. I'm so bad at spelling that word, spell check can't figure out what I was spelling. Love Minis, you were going to do that Patreon thing, but my card didn't work for a few days. Oh man, I hope everything is okay. Talon, New Year's Eve's plans, kicking it at my aunt's house. She's throwing a party. Kilty, that kid is a famous baseball player now. He doesn't give a shit. So B-Dubs and Sunshine, Recoil and Waldos. B-Dubs. Sunshine, Recoil, Waldos. Alright. Love Minis, fuck the banks. War Pigment, hashtag my life is spelling. The goddamn Juggernaut. Only no, cause I'm an amateur OnlyFans star. Me too. Alright, guys. So, this is our fun 2 bonus streams. End of the year Florida Man giveaway. I appreciate you guys' support. This is the actual Project Mayhem crew right here. Okay? We went off the air. We did our official year-ender. We went on vacation. We did our holidays. We're back. These are the last 2 days I normally stream. We're here. You guys are the hardcores. You guys are like the literal most important group of people to my existence as a person who was able to buy groceries on the internet. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here today. Let's spin this wheel up for our preposterous Florida Man giveaway. Right here. So this includes the shirt. Fucking Waldo's. Waldo's my guy. Fuck yeah, Florida Man. Oh man, you should see, I mean, some of my friends are like, what the hell's going on with you in Florida right now, dude? Thank you, Waldos. Now, also, B-Dubs, remember to hit me up. Oh, you're here. You're good. I've got some things to get out in the mail. I'm still shipping. We'll probably do maybe a Elrig's giveaway on Tuesday, the new year. They hit me up. They're interested in doing a New Year's promo. Remember, you can always set my gear list up and all that shit. All our sponsors are right here. If you're interested in the classes, exclamation point class. It's a new year. Let's go nuts. You know what I'm saying? 2024, baby. I got a couple more months before I'm like paid off my credit card that I used to move here. Things will be looking up. Maybe by late February. That's why I live with my parents. Russ, much love, dude. And also, what's today? Yeah, we'll be back on the 4th for the podcast. Next week, we're back on 100%, guys. There's no... Like, we're Honey P back on. So, where's the raid going today, Love Minis? So we get everything set up. Was Balefire. You guys heard it. Love Minis called the shot. We're going to Balefire. Thank you, guys. Another year, man. New life. I'll be up here at midnight. Cheers to all of you guys, man. New year, new hype. Remember to bring the length, the girth, the positivity on over to Balefire. Click, 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 click. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, as always. For the last time in 2023. Feel free to hit me up anywhere online, but until we meet again, play on, players.